Ethiopia, the nation of fairness, the symbol of justice, the origin of mankind. Ethiopia Today is the English-language news channel which brings the latest from Ethiopia, mainly focusing on economy and IT digitalization. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Brooke from Ethiopia Today. Our news today. Does the Congo-Nile River Project resolve the hidden fears of Egypt? Cairo is planning to pursue an alternative source to top up Nile River water, as we understood from Al Arabiya News. This alternative solution that Egypt weighing up to undertake is connecting the Congo River to the Nile basin. This project would link the Congo River to one of the Nile's tributaries in Southern Sudan, supplying almost 95 billion cubic meters of water. It is always great to have a Plan B solution in place, though we don't think it will be resolving the real and the hidden fear of Egypt. The move is a wiser, peaceful, and will bring mutual benefits for the stakeholders while mitigating the problem under question if that is the case. It is a great way out if the claimed water shortage is a real one. As we understood, the original idea of this project goes back to the start of the 20th century. In the early 1980s, former President of Egypt, Anwar Sadat, sent an expedition to Congo to visualize and conceptualize the project. Then, the conclusion of a 2013 study conducted by the Egyptian Mineral Resources Authority, EMRA, to link both rivers was favorable of the proposed project and went as far as suggesting 3 different routes in a signal that it is feasible. It's now essential for Egypt to push ahead with the Congo-Nile connection, and at pace, Al Arabiya News indicates. Embarking on its construction will take 2 years at an estimated cost of $1.16 billion. It has been suggested that there are legal impediments for the project, with one covering the international principle that river waters cannot be transferred from out of the basins into other countries. It's unclear if this is hindering progress, but extremely unlikely because supporters of the project point out that several similar projects in rivers across the globe have been pursued and completed without legal deterrents. As opposed to this intention, Egypt is actually holding back the approval and implementation of this project for political reason. Implementing this project would indirectly mean giving its consent for Ethiopia to continue to push ahead with the Renaissance Dam. Cairo balks at this very idea, as we noted. It's a folly, and illogical, Al Arabiya News underlines. Attempting to force Ethiopia to stop the GERD project would lead to war, and one not limited to the two. It would set fire to conflict in the region, with Sudan and others dragged into the conflict, as our source further shows. This is what we would like to say to Egypt. Egypt, you should fight your superiority ideology in the region rather than misleading the world by your hidden fears. That's your real problem, and it is what you are lacking, not water shortage. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, GERD, megaproject moves forward, and its second-round filling has long been successfully completed without causing any negative impacts on either the Egyptians or Sudanese. In fact, the start of the filling of the dam has prevented further damage to the Sudan after witnessing how flooding is affecting the country currently. This is just a matter of seeing and hearing the reality on the ground instead of making false alarm and cause instability to the region. You see, Ethiopia is right. Ethiopia supplies more than 85% of the Nile water, but it is used by Egypt and Sudan. To this day, Ethiopia has not been fortunate enough to use and benefit from the Nile River. The Nile River has been in full control of Egypt, who has been using the river for its own benefit. In its entire history, Egypt has never provided whatsoever assistance for the nation that has been the source of almost its entire water needs. Egypt has never shown compassion and reached out to Ethiopia and its people even during in the event of drought due to lack of rain. Egypt is not accustomed to giving but receiving. So sad. Egypt is always thinking of its own account, pursuing only its own interests. Egypt never cares whether the poor in Ethiopia die due to either drought or live without electricity endlessly. This is a total selfishness, which is so obvious in any scenario. But Ethiopia has never acted in such a manner in its history. Unlike Egypt, Ethiopia not only calculates its own account but also that of downstreaming countries. We did the cost-benefit analysis of not only ourselves but also that of our brothers and sisters down the Nile River 10 years ago when we started the GERD project. That's how we should be saying and doing to live and benefit together. Ethiopia favors mutual interest rather than self-interest. Contrary to this concrete evidence, Egypt accused of Ethiopia that the completion of GERD project will hinder its water flow down. False alarm. No evidence whatsoever. Regional terrorizing propaganda. The burning question for Egypt is not the water shortage. Actually, Egypt knows this clearly but painting it with wrong color. The claim is not true and not ethical too. Most media around the globe and the nations who unfairly favor Egypt also have been echoing such false fear by saying that the Renaissance Dam will deprive of water from Egypt. God bless Ethiopia and its people. Thanks for your time, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation and helped you to understand more about Ethiopia. Please give us a like, and share this to others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be notified as soon as we upload new videos. And also feel completely free to comment. Thanks again.